Hello, in this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a button in Notion. Here are the step-by-step guide on how to create a button in Notion. The first thing you need to do is to log into the Notion web app, which of course I have done right here. Then navigate to the workspace or page where you want to add the button, which is usually at the left panel. So I have selected this page and I want to perform the tags in here. Now, go to the page where you need the button, which we have here. And of course, you can click on this notes and pen icon to create a new page if you don't have an existing page, right? Just use the sidebar and create a new space or create a new page in this existing workspace. Then on the page, click anywhere to bring up the block menu. So you can just click on anywhere and the block menu is just going to be out. I'm just going to have to delete this so that my page is going to be empty. So this is the block menu. But if you don't want to do that, you can go ahead and type the backward slash punctuation to open the block selector. So you have the block selector in here, or you can just click out on anywhere to open the block menu and it takes you here as well. So you have a lot of block selections in here. So you can just use any of the methods. So I'm going to use the backward slash. Then once you do that, go ahead and type button in the block menu. Okay, so in the updated Notion interface, the block is called button or the template button. Okay, so right here we have button, or it can also be called the template button. So go ahead and select the button block from the menu. And a box will appear allowing you to configure the button. Then at this point, you need to set the button name. In this pop-up configuration window, under the button name section, go ahead and type the text you want to appear on the button. Now, this could be something like create tags or new entry. Okay, so let's go ahead and use new entry. So the next step is to add actions to the button, which of course we have here. So button is clicked and we have actions, which is very important because without an action, then the button will not be activated. So the action section allows you to specify what happens when the button is clicked. So add blocks or content that should be created or duplicated when the button is pressed. For instance, you could set it to duplicate a tax template, a to-do list, or any page content. So I'm going to add an action in here. And I'm going to just go ahead and click on insert blocks. So write something or press for commands. Okay, so I'm just going to press this and let's say it should be heading 1. So that's going to be my action. Now I can go ahead and add another step if you want to add another step. That of course is totally left to you. You can also customize the button behavior if you want to. So you can add more blocks under the button action, which is here, and you can also add headings, of course, more blocks like headings, text, tables, etc. to create a complex or simple structure that gets duplicated each time you click the button. And of course, after configuring the button, click close or go ahead and click done, which we have here, this done button in the pop-up window, and you should now see the button displayed on your page. So go ahead and let's do that first. And once you do that, go ahead and test the button by clicking on it to see if it performs the actions you have configured. Then you can also adjust the button settings if needed. All right, if you need to modify the button later, hover over the button, which is here, and go ahead and click on the settings gear icon that is next to it to edit its configuration. And that's it. You've successfully created a button in Notion using the Notion's latest features. All right, so click on that and you have this. This is the action. Write the data. You can go ahead and continue from there. Now you can go over the tutorial from top to bottom to get acquainted with the steps, and of course, once you're done, you will be good to go. I hope this tutorial marvelously helped you search.